you guys a story.
Okay.
What happened to me?
What happened?
So Uncle Paul gave me a picture of like Jesus, and like if he was gonna grab me out.
Yeah, there's a
And
picture of a man drowning, and he looks up, and then he sees Jesus standing on the water, reaching his hand and pulling someone out of the water.
yeah, and one time I had like really scary dreams. I couldn't sleep. Um, and then after that, it was like the morning. I I was really scared, and I would always like think about something scary popping out of my door, really. And then I looked at the door, and then after that, I remember the painting that you gave me. I looked at it. I looked at the door again and started laughing. And then I got out of my bed and just left my room. And then after that, to get some water. When I came back in, when I went to bed, I didn't have any scary dreams. And then when I woke up, I looked at the door again, started laughing again, and then I had a normal day.
Yeah, do you know you have power over anything scary that happens? Because if you get scared or afraid, you can say, no, I don't believe this. Because sometimes people see or hear scary noises and they get afraid, but you can tell that scary thing to go away,
Yeah,
and that thing has to listen to you.
I know.
You know, Jesus is in you, and Jesus is very strong. So anything that comes against you, it has to obey you and listen to you.
I know. Sometimes, also, when the way Bella's running away from the dog.
The puppies are chasing her.
I was confused why she's like laughing so hard. I see the dog's running after her. Okay. And I used to be scared of this like vent up there. I sometimes I would in my head it would just pop up eyes just coming out of it, and then I got really scared. And I would always, when I was like gonna come out of my room, I would always get scared and run downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
This actually was a while back when I was like 6 years old. And right now I'm 8. And I always got really scared of it. I was scared of it for a long time until you gave me some nice stuff, and then like of Jesus, and I wasn't. After that, that's when I stopped getting scared of it for actually a long time. Now I'm not scared of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's nice to overcome fears, because you start finding out that fears are not really real sometimes. Sometimes they're just, our imagination, or sometimes there's something creepy, but you're not scared anymore, right?
And also, like, if you see, like, if you're just seeing stuff and you see something scary, you don't need to be scared of it. You should know that Jesus and God is always with you.
Yeah. Yep. Whenever I'm scared, Uncle Paul still gets scared. You know that? Sometimes I was in Japan and I didn't know how to speak to anybody, and I just walk away and I start praying. I say, Jesus, I need help. Oh, thank you. She brought me some water. Thank you, Bella.
Be careful.
And-
What if you get some bad water?
No. And next thing you
Like
know,
water that's like
from
the
the
puppy.
doggy bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you could have backwashed it.
But one time she backwashed it. But in Japan I asked for help, and then God sent me like an angel, and this guy walks up and says, "Hi, how can I help you?" And I say, "Hey, I'm lost and no one here speaks English," and he helps me. So sometimes when you need help, you just ask God and you pray, and he sends you people to help you. Sometimes it's an angel, but sometimes it's just people who help you, right? Yeah.
So you should never be scared of anything, because you can just tell yourself that you're just seeing something scary, and you should always know that God is always with you.
Yep, he's always going to be with you. That's right. So never be scared of anything. And even if what do you do if you have a scary dream and you wake up? What do you do then?
Then you can just this actually happened to me before.
Mm-hmm.
once I had scary dreams, I kept trying to go to bed, but it got more and more scarier. So, after that, I was super scared that I actually was about to start crying because I thought And one time, I kept having the dreams, and then of these scary things. And one of the scariest dream I had ever is these like creepy things, and then it started walking up to me in my dream. And then when I woke up in the middle of the night, I saw the same thing walking up to me. I got really scared. So
So what did you do?
so first I was gonna start praying, and I kept telling them, "Go away, get out of my head." And after that, I just remembered God is always with me, and I kept telling them, "Go away." And then when I just looked away for 1 second, they were gone.
Yeah, so sometimes you can tell those things to go away, and sometimes, you know what I like to do when I get a scary dream? You can take control of the dream by waking up and saying, I don't want to dream this anymore. And then when you close your eyes, sometimes you're still dreaming about it. And you can, in your dream, pretend that you beat that thing up.
Yeah, you know what I actually did before? Once I kept having a scary dream, so one day after that, one day I was shaking so hard because I had a really scary dream. I was in Mark and Justin's room, and I was having like a scary dream. I was shaking like all night, and it was like a dream of something. Like I was in Mark and Justin's room, and these people were just standing there, and the door kept opening and closing. And then I was just right there, sleeping in the bed alone, in my dream. And then a long thing just opened the door really quick and hit one of the people so hard that they actually died. And then for the other person, it happened again. And then I got really scared, so I went to bed. I went under the blanket, and when I woke up, I was shaking a lot. And after that, I remembered of you because you always told me never to be scared. And after that, I was gonna sleep in Mark and Justin's room on purpose again, so I can get rid of it. So after that, I started acting like if it was like real, but I knew it wasn't anymore. So I told it to go away now, and then I started praying in front of it like if it was real, but it's not.
Yeah.
And then the next night, I went Mark and Justin's bed again to see if it would be there, and it wasn't there. The next time, I didn't even have a dream.
Yeah, well, this is what I do. If I have a scary dream, like somebody's chasing me, and you wake up and then you close your eyes and you still have the same dream, someone's chasing you. You know what I do in the dream? I pretend that I start telling them about Jesus. And then I pretend the person starts crying and says, I'm so sorry. And then they say they're sorry, and then they leave, So I can control my dreams when I wake up and you try to go back to bed and you keep having scary dreams. You can just say, no, I don't want to. Because you have so much power in your dream just like you do when you're awake. You have the same power. So if that bothers you when you're sleeping, you can go to sleep and say, no. That's one guy dreamed of a dragon. And this dragon was chasing him, and the dragon tried to eat him. And then he says, okay, well, if the dragon eats me, I will cut with my sword, and I will cut my way out of the belly, and the dragon will die. So he dreamed that, and he win. But sometimes he would dream of a dragon, he would run away, and he would get scared. So sometimes you have to take control of your dreams and say, okay, I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to change the story. And when you change the story, you'll have a different outcome, and then you'll win. So you can win in your dreams just like you can in life, and not to let fears and scary things run your life, because they're not true. They're just trying to scare you.
And also Mark told me this. He said, you don't have a fear of heights. It's just the devil wants you to fall down underground to the bad place.
Hey, yeah, and the funny thing is, falling doesn't hurt you. It's the landing that hurts. If you're falling, you're just falling in the air. It doesn't hurt, but when you land, that hurts. So that's why sometimes you have falling dreams,
Like
and you can pretend you can fly, and then you'll fly around in your dream.
like if you're gonna jump into like a belly flop into a pool, and then you're in the air, and it feels like really fun to slap the water,
So the landing hurts.
and then you just sink down.
Yep. Well, thanks for joining us. And remember, never be afraid because Jesus is always with you, right?
Yes, and God.
And God is always with you.
He's in your heart.
He's in your heart. He's one with you. So we love you. Bye-bye.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Have a good Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.